Good day from Arizona. I'm Bill Southern and this is Tammy. And
hello.
Bruno the Wonder Dog. And today, instead of metal detecting and showing you us digging a bunch of holes and hoping for a nugget, we're kind of exploring. And we're driving along and gonna go look at some mines. This is a Rio Del Monte mine over here. It's been turned into a gravel operation mostly now. They got a nice house up on the hill, and I'll show you a little bit more of it up here, but it's mostly just a gravel operation. And I think what we're gonna do is go up to Harquahala mine. I filmed it before, but that's a long time ago, so we're gonna shoot a little video up there and look around. It's awful windy today, so might have a little wind in some of the audio. I'll try to avoid it as much as I can, but anyway, I'm glad you're along with us. And these are the Harquahala Mountains up ahead, and we're heading for the Harquahala mine about 7 miles up the road. We'll be back. This is the entrance to the Rio Del Monte, and up there is where the owner lives. And I don't know, I just enjoyed driving through these mountains. And he's got a berm that he's built all the way along here. You can see it where the rocks are split up there. And this darn berm goes all the way along his property up here to keep people out. You see it right there. That's the old case of well, gee, mister, I didn't see the fence. And he said, well, you had to go over it. It's a berm. And it's pretty hard not to know you're trespassing when you cross over something like that. This is quite an extensive mine. And it was a gold mine. I think it might have been bimetal, but it was mainly gold. And this is all that's left of the operation now. They're turning most of the waste rock from here into gravel and aggregate for use on the roads or whatever around Siloam here. And that's it. We can't go in there and look around. They're pretty strict about that here. So anyway, we're gonna head up the road. We have a very strong wind blowing, so I don't know how good this is gonna work out for us, but this is the Harquahala mine, also called the Bonanza mine over here. And this is the graveyard for the mine. And the plaque used to be on this years ago when I came up here, and this was one of the big wigs at the mine. I guess he was murdered. And but people still come today, and someone stole the plaque in the head part here, but people still come today and put these coins on these graves out of respect. People that knew these folks. And it's kind of touching. And there's several graves here. Actually, quite a few. There's 1, 2. We got number 3 right here. 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's over 20 graves in here easily. Sadly, if you notice, some of these graves are awful small. And smallpox was a big problem a long time ago, and a lot of these graves are children's graves, my friends. Very sad. But it was a rugged life out here, and there were no second chances in the desert. And if you got sick out here, chances are you didn't make it with smallpox or something like that. But yeah, a lot of these were children's graves. And people still maintain them. Some of the locals, you can see that someone got little flowers on them and stuff. Very nice. Just some history.
Bruno, get off of that.
Isn't that something? Well, we're gonna go over here to the mine and check it out too. Look at these mountains. Yeah, look at these mountains. Especially right here. These are children's graves over here. Some of them must have been pretty young. There is some history on this, if you look it up online. Harquahala Mine and the Harquahala Mine graveyard, and you can find some history on this. This must have been a baby right here. But it's nice to see some of the locals are still maintaining this little graveyard. And we're going to drive up the road here and go check out the mine itself. There's a cave up there. I don't know if you can see it. At the bottom of that middle peak right there, there's a pretty good sized cave. So we're going to hop in the truck and head over to the mine.
How do we get there?
Okay, we're driving up the Harquahala Mine here. There's one of the old buildings. It's kind of cool. There's an old Adobe building up here we'll go look at, and some other stuff. Interesting area. You can see part of the old Adobe structure through there.
Oh, wow.
And,
I've never seen this. This is exciting for me.
yeah, there's a huge bottle dump down here we'll try to go look at. It's amazing. Anyway, I'll get this back out in a minute. That's the mine itself, was up on the side of the mountain here. And if you look way up there, you can see where they had equipment way up there and all over this place. Pretty cool. All right, we're going to come in here from the bottom side. This is pretty cool because you got to check out this. This is the old city dump, and right away you can start seeing crap. You know, pieces of metal and garbage everywhere. And this is where they got rid of their junk. But it's history. You know, it's a mess, but it's history. And we're going to go up and check it out a little bit here. We're right on the bedrock here, but they put this dump in here, and there's a lot of glass piled up here.
Don't go in there, buddy.
Look at this, guys.
I'm gonna stay.
Look at the
Bruno, don't go in there.
amazing how much glass is in here.
Nope.
And these are old bottles. A lot of this stuff's really old. And there's more over here. There's cans everywhere. And people have dug through the bottle dump. You can see there's probably nothing whole left. But a lot of these cans, if you look at them, have these little holes in them center. These are old solder dot cans, a lot of them. And these cans are from the before 1921, a lot of them. This is an old mine. So this is what I mean by a solder dot can. That center dot is how they sealed the can with lead solder. Well, of course, we all know now that lead solder is poisonous. So, as of 1921, they pretty much quit using it. A lot of history here. A lot of garbage, but hey, that's how we've been discovering human history for a long time, my friends, is by looking at the garbage. Look at this.
Gotta get out the glass.
Pretty wild. You can see where people have been digging looking for good bottles, but there's just none left. You better get out of that glass, Bruno. Bruno, get out of the glass. Go. That way. Go on, boy. Get out of the glass.
Get out of that. Come here.
Fortunately, it's not real sharp. It's been laying here long enough, so he's not hurt.
Let's go.
Look at this.
You hurt? Let me see your feet.
How many bottles did it take to make this mound? You know, you got more cans over here. We're going to walk up to the house up here and take a look around. We were going to drive up there, but we decided to walk. And there was some pretty cool stuff in here back in the old days. And sadly, it's people have broken everything and tore everything up, and most of the cool stuff's been hauled off and leaving the junk. And what we're walking on here is some of the fine tailings from the mine itself. More glass and stuff over here. I really hope the wind isn't messing up this video, because this is a pretty cool area. Up the side of the hill here, well, mountain. Look at up that little arch. You can see it right up the top below the sun. There's a little arch, like an eagle eye, almost. But these are old bottles and cans. More solder dot. Oh, we got some crockery here. Old stuff. That was a big old bowl or basin of some sort. Looks like it had a handle on it. More pottery, or I should say cookware. Part of a plate. See if there's anything on it. Nope, just a white plate. Another part of a bowl of some sort. Yes, sirree. Who used this stuff and how long ago? There's an old coffee cup. More solder dot cans. Jesus, humans are messy. Yeah, people have been metal detecting in here, but it looks like by the holes, a little bit here and there, probably discriminating and looking for good targets in here. And actually this little wash has been dry washed right here. They actually dry washed this little wash. Huh. That's probably a ham can or potted meat of some sort. Anyway, we're gonna walk up the hill. This is kind of a day of exploring. I love metal detecting and all, but sometimes it's just nice to get out and walk around and feel the history and look at some of the old stuff that's still out here before it's all gone forever. There's Tammy way over there. And we're coming up to that old house from different directions. There's a whole bunch of cans coming down the side of the hill there, so I'm gonna go over there and go up that way. This was once a huge slurry pond where the water came out and settled the sediment out. This stuff's so fine it turns to sand, and over here you can see it in this high wind blowing off the top of the hills like a small dust storm. It's really windy out here. Check this out. Just comes apart in layers. It used to be silt now, I guess you'd call it. Man, is it windy. We're gonna go up here and look around. I'm gonna check out those cans. Now there's some more modern trash mixed in with this stuff, but a lot of it's still old, but I guess that's how you did it in the old days, just throw it down the hill. Huh. My, my, my. Some old stuff in here and then some newer stuff mixed with it. There's the old building up here. That's part of a whiskey bottle, it looks like. Huh. A lot of broken glass on the side of the hill here too. Something to do when you're bored, I guess, is shoot your bottles and cans down below, right? What a life it must have been. There's Tammy and Bruno coming up from where the old Adobe Building was over here. Most of it's long gone, fallen down. These are more of the fine tailings from they pulled up out of the settling ponds. It was all treated with chemicals second time around. Cyanide probably. But it decomposes pretty quickly. There's something reflecting over in the hill there. I don't know if you can see that. Something blowing in the wind and reflecting light. That's pretty wild. Huh. Looks like somebody signaling over the mirror. That's pretty wild. It's quit now. Oh, there it is again. Interesting. But here's the mine. You can see some of the old foundations and buildings. Looky here. This was all falling apart too. rattling in the wind. The music of the lost desert. Isn't that something? Hi, buddy. Yeah, Tammy saw the same thing I did over there reflecting off the hill. Not sure what that is. Listen to that wind blow. Boy, look at all that material they hauled out. And we're walking on top of tailings right here. They built this building right up on top. There used to be a town down there, believe it or not. Good sized one. And there's our truck way down there. Yeah, we got us a regular beard splitting wind up here. That's when you know it's windy, by golly.
It's windy.
So we're gonna walk around, putt around here. I'll turn this thing back on when we find more cool stuff. I'm gonna go show Tammy a foundation where the head cheese's house was over here. One of the earliest houses, but the BLM of course tore it down a long time ago. So we're gonna walk over here and look around a little bit. Still lots of wind. Look down here. Just like everywhere else there's somebody was living, you got all the garbage down in the wash below. These are all tailings and piles of rock from the mine. And that is the privy. There's another one right over there. And a handmade stone fireplace, long crumbled. This was in a lot better shape last time I was here. But yeah, isn't this something? And the front door was right here. And these were the stairs that now lead to nowhere. And the town of Harquahala was down there, I do believe. Little town of people that worked at the mine and stuff. Look up there. Hoo-wee. A lot of work.
Amazing what they did back then.
It is amazing. Yep, absolutely amazing. So we're gonna get out of here. Nice little mine tour. So anyway, I'll get back. I stopped here, go up to look at this mine shaft. Pretty cool. Right along the road here. We're gonna go check it out. Bruno wishes he could come, but we don't like letting him get too close. We've dubbed him Adventure Dog now, so he's Bruno the Adventure Dog or Wonder Dog, depending on the situation. So anyway, we're gonna go up this hill and check this out. And we got our lovely cholla, silver cholla here, and teddy bear or jumping cactus over there. See all the little ones on the ground, those fall off in the wind and the rain, or if you brush against them, and grow new cholla. And quickly produces a cholla forest. We got our ironwood with some iron below it from the old timers. Old can of some sort and stuff. Anyway, we're gonna go check the shaft out up here. The amount of dirt right here is a pretty deep one. And there's mine shafts over here. Anywhere you see a road cut on these hills, there's a mine at the end of that road. There's a big one over there. There's one right across from us between these two trees. Right up 2/3 of the way up that hill. Another one over there. And this one, you can see what attracted them. See the quartz and stuff and the iron and the other minerals, manganese, whatnot in these rocks. And it's likely the outcrop that they dug into of this stuff. Right on the bones of the earth here, my friend. There's nothing, hardly any dirt. These poor plants are much more stunted or not as big and healthy as they seem back where I'm from, because they have to go right into the solid rock basically and grow in the cracks. But you can see a vein of this material here that they dug into. You see it running right along here. And it keeps going. And here, it runs up the hill a little bit and widens up. So they dug. Yeah. Ooh. You can see how they cribbed the wall there. They stacked these rocks up so that it didn't cave in on them when they're down in the hole. And this one's fenced off. Fortunately. A lot of them aren't, unfortunately. Because, about once every 2 years we have somebody that falls into one of these somewhere. Yeah, this is all cribbed. Okay, let's see what we got. Whoa. That's a hole. Yeah, that's a good sized hole there, friends. Yeah. I don't think I'd want to fall in that. Look here. We've had just enough rain now that the ocotillo are growing leaves again. Barely coming out right now. It'll be all nice and green soon instead of looking like a bunch of dead sticks. It's pretty cool. A little bit of water, everything changes out here. So I'm gonna head back to the truck. We're gonna go up the road here. I think we're just gonna explore today. Not sure if I'll detect it all or not. Harquahala Mountains, my friends. An amazing, rugged place in the Arizona desert. All right, let's head up the road. Look at this one. This is just right next to the road. Not real deep. And of course, people are dumping their garbage. You know, sometimes you just get disgusted with your own kind, and when I see stuff like that, I just don't understand. I just don't. Sad, 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 my friends. Another shaft up there. You can see the tailings. That's just sad. Don't be a pig. Well, I couldn't stand it. I just had to hunt a little bit. So, anyway, I got a target right here. Right down in this dirt. I just kicked the top off and still got a target. So we're gonna dig it up. See what we got. Yeah, sorry about the camera there. Get it level. It's a trick sometimes in these thin, skinny little washes. Okay. We got a target right here. Right down in there. It might be that rock right there. Hope not. Nope. Interesting piece of rock. Okay, still got a target. Moved it. Now, I'm not sure if I'm hearing the camera there. Let me see. Yeah, that's the camera. This could be our target. No. Still there. Still down in there. Sometimes these guys have gold in them. And especially out of this wash. I hunted this wash before. Uh-oh. I don't know. Here's another one. Interesting. Okay, there's still a target in here. It's moving around. Okay. Okay, we're getting close to it now. Really? Okay, we captured it. I just didn't want to go home skunk, so I thought I'd come down here and hunt. That'd be really nice if this was a piece of gold. Uh-oh. Okay, I thought that was a piece of lead. Could it be? Could it be, or is it trash? Okay. One of those three pieces. Is that a BB? Oh no. Piece of lead. A piece of lead. Heartbreaker. Should have stuck with exploring. Right, Bruno? Okay. Well, we had to stop just to hunt a little bit, and that didn't pan out. So, got the skunk smell on me this weekend. Ooh, PU. But hey, we did some cool exploring, saw some neat stuff, saw some neat areas, and got the heck out of the house. So, yeah, we have to regroup and maybe try a different spot next time. So, Tammy says,
Have a good evening, y'all.
if you like these videos and you like going on these adventures with us, like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Nugget Shooter Skunked out.